boy, look what we have here. This right here is the Nintendo Game Boy, the very first one. If you don't know what a Game Boy is, then you are either way too young to be watching this video, or you have lived under a rock for the past your whole life. Everything just looks almost close to mint condition. It has the original serial number. The back plate it looks stellar. I mean, you could see from here it has no corrosion whatsoever. But let's take a look at what else we got in the box that I was given. I doubt these are the original headphones that came with it. If they did, I mean, it'd be cool to listen to them, but I kind of just want to leave them in the plastic because if they are the original, then that would be cool to keep. So we have, this looks to be, I don't know much about these types of cords, but it's a authentic Nintendo DMG. I don't know what that means, but it's supposed to go, I believe, in here, but I can't for the life of me figure out how to open this. And I don't just want to pry shit open, so let's not break that. This here is the night sight, or kind of magnifier. You're supposed to slip it on like so on the front, and then when you pop on the game, then you can see that it magnifies basically what you're viewing. So I could be playing like this. Oh, I could see. It did what it was supposed to, but this thing is a pain in the ass to get off. There we go. So that's what this is. But the thing about this one is it does require batteries, and unfortunately this one does have a bit of corrosion. You can see from there. I think this is a portable battery. You charge this itself, the battery itself, and then you take it with you, because the thing about the Game Boy is that it does take the 4 AAAs, or 4 AA's. So if you don't have any AA's, you have this, that works. So that's what that is. And then here we have 3 original, these 2 are mine, so let's not worry about those. Those are also Game Boy Color, so they won't work on this. I think, I don't know. So we have 3 original Game Boy games. We have Tetris. All this looks like it was barely touched. The contacts in here look fantastic. That's awesome. And then we have All-Star Challenge, NBA All-Star Challenge 2. Never played this. We'll take a look at this today. And then the last game that it came with is Play Action Football, which again, we will also be taking a look at. So 3 really good games to have with this. And then I also have my own Pokemon Blue. So I'm definitely going to be testing this out on the actual hardware itself, because I've wanted to do that for so long, so I can't wait to do that. Let's go ahead and put everything back real fast. So here's the piece de resistance. So we're going to be taking this apart, but first let me get some batteries to actually test this son of a bitch out. Took a bit, but I finally found some batteries. Whoops. That's not staying on, so before we take this apart, let's just check to see if this actually works first, because it'd be such a bummer if I would do all this work and it didn't work in the first place. So the 4 are in. Just put this on. And then let's go ahead and just test out Pokemon Blue. It's my first time actually just doing all this, so I'm not sure if anything works. And here we go. Okay, so that screen's a little messed up. Huh. I don't know if you can, yeah, you can, oh, you know. So that screen's messed up. So let's try that again. Oh. Okay. Audio works good. It works. Oh, buddy, it works. You can see that, yeah? Cool. Oh. Hello. Uh-oh. That's not good. Huh. it's showing up on the screen. Now the audio's not working. That's strange. Why is the audio not working? Well, it works. Sort of. You can kind of see it. Yeah, you can kind of see it on the screen, I hope. But it's just so fake. I can barely see it in real life. So I don't know if you can see it on here. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, there it is. You can kind of see it. Okay, so it's either the screen will work or the speaker will work. They both can't work. Okay, so now I kind of got an understanding. Ooh, that fell off again. Now I kind of got an understanding for what's up with this. So what we're gonna do is let's go ahead and just start taking this sucker apart. Let me preface this by saying I've never done a Game Boy repair ever in my life. This is my first time holding an original Game Boy, nonetheless taking it apart. So if I mess up, I could be very well screwed. And I just have no idea how to fix it. But let's try our best. Because at the end of the day, that's what really matters. Here we go. Okay, so these are Tri-Wing. Ooh, it's a bit tight. I can't, what the f***? If it let me get in there. Well, that's in there. Ooh. With how tight these screws are, I'm gonna assume this has never been taken apart. Because you can even see on the threading of these that it's just, they almost look brand spanking new. I mean, I can't imagine who else took them off. So, left. Oof. There she blows. This left side not want to come off? That's a bit strange. The left side just doesn't, these two screws just don't want to come off. Now let's get these two down here where the batteries go. Oy, that one's tight. There's that. Come on. There goes the left battery. What? Oh, the top one popped off now. So this one want to come off now. There it does. There it does. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh my gosh. And there's that. Okay, so I think with that, it just comes right off, but then here's a little ribbon cable. So I think from right here, I want to slowly take this ribbon cable off. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's just supposed to slide off. Yeah, there we go. Wow. I think what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna go ahead and put the back part to the side. And what I'm gonna do is I have some isopropyl alcohol on this next to me right here. I think I'm gonna take off all of these screws, get down to the button points, or to the contact points for the buttons. Because what I wanna do is I wanna do kind of just a clean, make sure that the contacts are good. And then while I'm there, I can just clean up the speaker and everything else, this dial for the screen itself. I'll clean up everything, we'll put it back together. And then just from right here, we'll plug this back in, make sure that works again. And then if that works, then I'll do the same thing on this side. And then we'll go from there. So. Alright, so from here, it should just, I believe that's all of them. It's supposed to just slide right off, I believe. Yeah, there's one. Oh, there we go, there we go, there we go. Okay. And there she comes. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. These motherboards are fragile. There we go. Ta-da! So there's everything. Here's the speaker and the screen itself. There we go. All right, so here's the board itself. So what I'm gonna do is just take some IPA with the cotton swab and just kind of brush through all the contact points, the speaker as well, and then put it into here as well, because it's a little bit stiff. And then I'll go ahead and clean up all these points. Dip it into the IPA. And then just brush over all the contact points. Basically what I'm doing is I'm just taking off all the dust, because again, it's an old system, off of all the points, so they're basically fresh, brand new. Not bad. Okay, so I'm gonna also put a little bit of IPA on basically every contact point that I see, because I keep just reiterating myself. I don't know what I'm doing, but from what I've seen, I'm just gonna try the best I can by just cleaning up everything and hoping that'll do it. So I'm just gonna basically drip the IPA into the side and then go back and forth with that, in the hopes that maybe that'll work. Because the screen looked pretty decent, it's just at some point it didn't work, or it did work sometimes. So I'm gonna do the same thing on the ribbon cable. Not bad. So I'm gonna get another cotton swab. And then I'm gonna go over the speaker. The old looking guy. So not bad. I like this. Looks good. I'm gonna put this off to the side. Now I'm gonna bring all of these suckers back in, and let's go ahead and clean these as well. Wipe down all the rubber points, whatever. All right, so that's all the buttons and the contact points cleaned up. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get some more IPA and basically just kind of go over all this old glue that was on here. Just over time it deteriorated and now it's just crust, because I have repair sealant right here, no, it's not repair sealant, because I have double-sided adhesive basically. So I'm just gonna put that onto the back of the screen and then place it on here, but I just wanna make sure that this is cleaned up enough so there's not a lot of the old dirt and glue that was on there from a while ago. There we go. Okay, so what I wanna do first, let's just see if I was able to clean it up enough that it works. Come on, there we go. Okay, just shimmy it in there. Game again. Hopefully everything will work. Okay. Oh, that does sound a lot better. Aha! I think we might have done it. No, we did not. So I did the same thing from the beginning. I can't do much about that. It might just need a new speaker in general, but what's confusing me is that whenever the speaker goes out, it messes with the screen. Because it shouldn't, the screen shouldn't be doing that. I would have to look up stuff on my own and see why it would potentially do that, but for the most part, I can't do anything about that. I'll probably make a follow-up video if I find out how to fix that and what I need to do. If I need to just buy a new speaker and then resolder it and put it in the new speaker, I could do that. I've never soldered anything in my life before, but I could buy a new soldering iron and, you know, attempt it. Let's go ahead and just put this back for now. No screw here. That's clearly what that means. All right. Bueno. I believe that's it. Oh no, all good, yeah. Okay, perfect. So front case is back on. Now what I'll go ahead and do is, let's go ahead and just get this out of the way so it's not on my mind. Let me get my skizzers. Alright, so that's going to be okay for now. I could eventually get some new adhesive and then reapply that. But this is going to work for now. It's not flush, so you can kind of see it's not going to be flush with the actual casing, so that's on me. I don't have thinner adhesive, but actually what I think I'm going to do now is just put it back together. At least we gave it a good clean, but I know for now what needs to be done. It's either the speaker or the screen. I doubt the screen. Most likely speaker, but hey, you win some, you lose some. There we go. Let's look at it again. Game in. Screen will work. Speaker will work. It'll work for a bit. And speaker goes out. Okay, so it'll go to this part right here. And everything will work. It's just super, just washed out because of the speaker. So what I'm gonna do is test it with headphones and see if maybe the audio will work. Let me try my old school Sony, whatever the heck you call them. Okay, screen works, audio works. No, it sounds the exact same, even with the headphones on. So I'm gonna assume it has something to do with the speaker itself, because it'll start and then cut it off, and then now it just won't work. So it's playable, but you're either gonna have to play with no sound or try something else. For the most part, I did what I could. I think I'm just gonna leave it here, put it back in its nice case. In another video, we could either try and attempt to fix the speaker if I can get a new one. I'll see what I could do. Give me back these. Maybe in another video, what I could do is if I can figure out what's up with this, or if you guys know and would like to leave a comment, that'd be extremely helpful. I can either get if it's a speaker or whatever, and we could attempt to take this apart again and fix it. And we can also look at the magnifier / night sight because of the corrosion right here. I could attempt to clean this, open this up, clean this, so we can have two working units together Anyway, that's going to be it for today. I don't know what else to do with this. If you have any suggestions on what to get, how to potentially fix that issue, leave them in the comments. Like the video if you like the video. That's always appreciated. Thank you for stopping by. My name is not Greg Baloney, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.